Okay, so here's a video for one of my subscribers. I'm sorry I can't remember his name, but there you go. So this is a bit of a video on how this go-kart, if you like, set up. I haven't bothered to change pulley setups or anything up until, well, at any period, because it really goes fast enough for my brothers and sisters, you know, to race around the driveway and the paddock and all that sort of shit on. So anyway, I'll pull it out and we'll have a look. I can't be bothered stopping the video. So it is considerably slower than it could be, but Christ. One of the kingpins is broken at the moment, so I'll have to fix that one day. That's about all, besides a bit of engine work that's keeping it from being ridden at the moment. Alright, there you go. So there's the wheel. That's got the broken kingpin. See, that one's facing that way, that one's facing that way, so that's not very good. So I'll just flip her over. Alright, there you go. So probably can't see, actually. I'll turn around into the light. Alright, you can sort of see it. Still not ideal. That's a bit better. So anyway, this pulley here has another pulley down here. So this is a stack pulley. That's the outlet from the drive, which is the bottom belt here. And that goes around, I think this is the clutch idler here. Anyway, that goes around this pulley here. That's a stack pulley. So that goes around in a loop with the, you know, motor pulley being down there. So that's the clutch. When you release the clutch, it takes up pressure on that, which I'll do. Where is the clutch? It's gone missing. It's a bit hard. There you go. So if you watch that little pulley, that's clutch in, that's clutch out. So that's how that works. And there's just this tension here that's just got a spring on it that holds that belt taut, tight. It doesn't hold it very tight, actually. I'll have to fix that one day. Well, that does need to hold it tight, because this system relies on this inner crown of the pulley being able to move from side to side to vary speed, which I'll make a video on that another day. It's a bit too complicated to bother to get into now. Anyway, there's your transmission. That's the transmission pulley. So there's two belts, because number one, you can't get drive from there to there in that shorter distance with a belt and a clutch setup, and they don't align properly. So anyway, that's that. And then that's where the kingpin's broken, so I'll have to weld that back together. But hang on, I'll just flip it back over. There you go. So that's just it. Briggs & Stratton Quantum Series overhead. I mean, not overhead valve, so it's just a normal side valve engine block. It's a, what is it? It's 2004 model. It's 12 cubic inch, so I can't remember what that is. Horsepower about 5. Now the throttle cable, all I did was get an old bike cable. It's the brake cable. Rig that up straight to the carburetor. Well, not straight to the actual throttle vane. So like, here's the governor linkage. You probably can't see very well. Alright, you might be able to see. So that's the pivot point that the throttle cable normally hooks onto. That's just the spring. So the spring just runs back in normal fashion to the governor. You can see there. I don't know how well you can see. I should really go under the light over there. I'll see how it turns out anyway. But yeah, so that's connected to a bike cable just out on a standoff bracket, which then comes down to this side of the unit. And we'll flip it again. And that there is a throttle that's just using the gripple off a mower. And what I did have then was an aluminium pedal down here that just mounted here, so you'd have that lever I had tacked down onto there. But yeah, then I just had a pulley on a pivot here with a bit of fencing wire going in between the two. So you had your clutch there and your accelerator there, so it worked quite well. And then this thing's just a forward and reverse transmission in it. It's nothing special, just MTD rubbish. So let me think, forward's down, reverse is up, neutral's in the middle. So it's an S shift pattern that. It's not quite H because there's not enough gears, but anyway. And well, that's basically a short rundown. If I can't remember who it was that wanted to know about it, but whoever it was, if you want to know any more, just send me a PM. But when it goes about 5-6 kilometers an hour, and when you floor it, it goes about 7. So it's not particularly fast, but it does the job. Engine wise, the carburetors, if you're using a float type carburetor, they're not particularly responsive, but they do the job. The thing you'll want to try and get is one with an adjustable inlet screw, so not just the fixed jet like this one has, because they're really no good if you want to be doing higher RPMs, and you'll end up blowing up your motor eventually anyway, like I did the other one. Well, I didn't really blow it up, just blew that gasket, so it's only $5 a pair, which I'll do because this engine's pretty shit. But anyway, so yeah, that's basically what this go-kart consists of. Used to tow the trailer full of wood around, used to do a fair job, slow as all hell, but you know, to get you there. The tyres are now a bit low actually, but anyway, there you go. Hope that helps you out, what you want to know. I'll see you next time.